Hi everybody, it's Rebecca Gabrielle here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I do hope you're keeping well. I have to say I do very much enjoy doing these card readings because I know how much people are needing and wanting clarity in their life at the moment. Things have not been easy for a lot of people, and my hope is that these card readings provide some guidance, some support in letting you know what energies around you, what options are available to you. So I'm hoping that these are helping you. So we're going to do a weekly card reading for Libra for the 26th of April through to the 2nd of May. It's a general reading, so it won't necessarily suit everybody, but please apply it to your circumstances as you know that it fits. If you'd like a personal reading for your circumstances, my details are in the description box below. And if you do find this reading helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That way more people get a chance to see these videos and I get to help more people. All right, let's get into your reading, Libra. Okay, Libra, we're going to get started by asking Spirit to help us guide us with the energy that you can expect to be surrounded by 26th of April through to the 2nd of May. Or more in particular, what is your energy during this week, Libra? I've done a pre-shuffle, but it's always good to just have another shuffle. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Libra for this week. Beautiful. So Libra, we have at the start of the week, there's a feeling that you want to take some action around something that has been bothering you, kind of felt like a little bit of a roadblock. We've got the Seven of Wands here. Look, it can be a defensive action, but I think you're going to turn this to the point where you're wanting to take some action around something, that you're getting into the nitty-gritty of a detail that you want to problem solve. And it has kind of felt like a little bit of a roadblock, a bit of a challenge to get the answers that you've been wanting. But I feel that you're quite determined, Libra, that you're going to dig a little deeper, find out some more information and not give up on your questioning or your search for some answers for your situation. So that's the energy that you're starting out with in the week, which is very interesting. And it would seem to me that you make some really good progress, Libra, because we have the Nine of Cups. You're not 100% there, but you're on your way and you're feeling pretty good. Answers are starting to come in and you're feeling pretty happy about the results of your questioning. Let me just pump up some light here. I can see that we need a little bit more light on the subject here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Great. Yeah, so well done you for your persistence and in seeking out the answers, because now by the end of the week you're starting to feel pretty good about the results that are coming in. You're feeling more inspired, you're feeling like things are going to be possible now and that life is not quite as challenging and difficult as it started out to be. So that is a fabulous indication. And it would seem that you also get your answer to something. That, you know, through all of this, finally something comes to fruition and you have this, you know, ta-da idea or answer that comes in for you. It's very much on point. It is the key to everything for you. And finally you feel like you've hit the nail on the head in terms of what's going to be the best solution going forward. This is backed up by the best card in the deck, which is the Sun card. So congratulations, Libra. Whatever it is that you've been focusing on, you have success, which is fabulous. This has made you really happy, and now you feel that there's clarity around your situation. It started out by being quite an uphill battle for you. But I think because of your determination to keep going despite the odds and despite what other people were saying or information that was being presented, you kept going until finally you hit the mark and you have success. Fabulous, that's really great. Let's see what else comes up with the Psychic Tarot deck for you. And thank you, Spirit, and give us some guidance for Libra for this week. What else to expect in terms of This particular card here, the answer to the question that was posed, or the questions posed by Libra, we have some clarity around the success that's come through. So what other messages do you have for Libra? Two more cards. Two more cards for Libra. Do you know what? This is so pleasing to me. I've had several readings, where people are getting a harvest and abundance coming through. That is just fabulous. Okay, so part of the success, the reason for your success and getting a solution is that you decided to trust on your inner power and your inner strength. So that's represented by the solar plexus chakra, which is this power center here of our energy, where we move forward with confidence, self-confidence, and we take action. And so this beautifully mimics the sun energy, right? So you've stepped into your power and your authority and your knowing on a particular topic, and you've run with it. You've gone with it and go, no, I'm really certain about this. I'm really determined to either get the information, see a result, or make a point around something. Whatever it is that you've been focused on, you have success because you've believed passionately in it and you've taken appropriate action. So well done you, Libra. That's really, really great. And you've also, this whole process has helped you to step into your authenticity, your love for yourself. So we've got the heart chakra here. Always most often represented by green, which is a healing energy. And we know that with the Nine of Cups here too, this is very much about you feeling really in the zone of happiness, joy, love for yourself, your family and surrounds. Things really have sort of all come together for you. And, you know, if it hasn't yet happened, it's happening. It's on its way for you. Libra, which is just beautiful. And we know that whenever we engage our heart chakra and our solar plexus, we know that we're stepping into a very powerful zone to make things happen for the right reasons and for healthy reasons. Through all of this, you've had an awareness to Libra. You've been asked to really see the truth of a situation and to weigh things up, which is not hard for you. You're very conscious of what is fair and what is true. And, you know, I think because you've been willing to persist with something, it has helped to open your heart chakra. It has helped you to see what you needed to see and perhaps allow yourself to be vulnerable, to show your emotions and to feel complete joy around this situation. And you feel like everything is falling into place for you. And you're seeing the truth of the situation, which is beautiful. You were seeking the truth and you found the truth. And you found the truth because when we seek the truth inside of ourselves and not necessarily outside of ourselves, that's when we come into balance with everything and we are aligned with spirit. So balancing your own energy is really important. Balance coming from your inner strength and inner courage and balance and equilibrium with your heart chakra creates balance for you in all aspects of who you are. And that's when we know that we can tap into our higher self and our spiritual truth. And that's when you're going to know that whatever has come about is for the right reasons and is right for you. And I think you're feeling and noticing this inner peace and knowing that everything is working out, that it's right for you. This is certainty, you know, this is certainty. This is alignment with seeing and feeling everything coming together, emotional fulfillment. You're on your way to experiencing what you've been dreaming of, what you've hoped for, because you've done the inner work and you've allowed your heart to receive as well as be open, and you've decided in your mind to make this happen, and so that energy is how you come to manifest this. Don't you just love the energy of this child? This naked child on the horse is complete freedom of oneself, of one's emotions and heart, without any inhibitions. And that's how you're feeling right now, like a child, open and free and loving life. And this creates just beautiful abundance in your life. It's attracting material abundance, but you also have spiritual awareness, healing, just really beautiful energy. So well done, Libra. You know, when you're coming from that space, you can only attract that beautiful energy. And this is helping you to feel in alignment with all areas of your life right now. That's really beautiful. You've been on quite a roll recently. The last few weeks, you've really been opening up your heart chakra and feeling the love in your life. And life is feeling fulfilled in many ways, in many aspects of your life. And it's really beautiful. You feel you've sort of come into your own, haven't you, Libra? Let's see what else Spirit would like to share with you for this week for Libra. So Libra, we have the Thinker card here, and you're thinking about, it's 4-4, we're thinking about relationships, security, stability, the future, the long-term future here, and what that means to you. And so it feels light, but you're pondering, you're wondering, you're thinking about what needs to be. So it's the Thinker card there. We've got this beautiful stars and this light energy of this fairy here. And you're really in thought, but it feels beautiful. It feels like you're really contemplating lovely things in your life and what is important to you going forward. And certainly it's helping you to feel really happy. You're entering a beautiful new phase in your life, Libra. There's a lot of happiness around you, a lot of light-hearted energy. And you're just wanting to be free, to be honest. And a lot of this love is the love within yourself and your desire to be free and your desire to not be encumbered and to live as yourself, to live free to be yourself. So you're really contemplating what do you need to do to create that freedom, that love for yourself, and to feel into that energy. And you're going, well, what do I need to do to be that person? Because it really matters a lot to you. And, you know, a lot of this is to do with you stepping into your truth and really facing your truth. You know, to really be happy in your life, you really need to own who you are and come from a place of self-empowerment to take action. Because you've recognised that this energy here, where things have been all too hard, has felt like you've really been up against a wall and you've been trying to defend something, push for something, and it's felt like a real struggle for you. And you desire so much more. And so you've taken some action and made a decision, and you're quite strong about it. And this has meant freedom for you. And so you've decided to pursue that freedom, and it's taken you a lot of courage to do that, but you have the courage and you have the love for yourself, and you know that if you step into that energy, you will create abundance for yourself. And you will always have abundance for yourself. You just need to decide that. And so Spirit is sort of seeing the energy that you're in, and knowing that, you know, when you follow your heart and you be yourself, you are free, and you can shake this off so that you don't feel that you have to be in a battle all the time. And I think that's what you're desiring, Libra. As this reading is coming together, I think this is really representing where your heart is and what you're wanting for yourself, is to be free and to not feel trapped and to have emotional freedom. So the Nine of Cups is about our emotions. You're not quite there, but you're working towards it, and this is what you're wanting. And you've been very clear about your decision about what you want. Ooh. And so you're recognizing that it's time to go. It's time to go and time to leave what has been in terms of this difficult energy and this what has felt like a battle. And you've recognized that in order for you to be yourself and to face your inner truth and have this life of abundance, it's time for you to go. So I can see how this reading is now becoming more streamlined, and whatever that means for you, you're going to know, Libra, for yourself, what it is that you need to move away from in order to move towards something that feels more like you. Now, and at this stage, you don't quite know what that is. You can't see the end there, but you just know Spirit is urging you. We've got these beautiful stars here urging you to say, look, you're right. It is time to go. If this is the energy that you want to have, to be free to be you. So you've given it a lot of thought. You've given a lot of thought of what is important for you for the future, for the long-term future. So in order to make this happen, Libra, it's important that you pause and think without being too impulsive. You know, so the cheetah here knows how to sprint quickly, but at the moment is sitting on what looks like a throne. It's on the top of some very elaborate building, and just pausing, watching, observing before making a move. And this owl here is sitting on the wire here, ready to give clear insight and guidance for you. But you're kind of feeling you're not too sure what steps to take. That's why you're sitting there paused. But certainly to create some change and new beginnings, you're going to have to trust in your higher self and trust in Spirit, because it's going to be about co-creating your future with Spirit, and knowing that sometimes we need to work with different energies and different, and that could be people, situations to make things happen. That it's not always just on our own merits. Whilst we have to make the choice for ourselves, and we have to be in a good energy and face our inner truth, sometimes we need to have to recognize that to create a situation that works well, we need to draw on the experience of others, or work with Spirit to make something happen. But in any case, you're pondering this at the moment. I feel like we need a little bit more clarity around that. Let's have a look at the Power Tarot deck for you, Libra. What messages do you have in terms of support for the journey forward? So, so you've made a decision to move away from something that felt challenging to you, and how you'd really like some emotional freedom, and you're really needing to face the truth of the situation here. And you want to be happy, of course. So you're giving it a lot of thought. So let's look at what actions need to be taken for you. Well, you're definitely on the move. Okay. All right. So you do have a wonderful idea, Libra. You've come across an idea. So don't be deterred if there are some bumps in the road to your progress. Spirit is saying, Archangel Michael is saying, keep moving forward. You've got a good idea. Go with it. Let people assist you, but don't be concerned if you have a few bumps on the road. It won't necessarily be all smooth riding, all smooth a smooth ride for your progress. What's really, really important, Libra, is that you're clear with your communication. There seems to be a little bit of some cloud around the way you're communicating and the way someone else is understanding you. So if there are some communication problems, Libra, you need to sort of revisit the conversation, say it in another way, listen to the other person, clarify if things are not being understood. I feel that that's something that could be hindering your progress a little bit. It's not going to stop the progress, but it's kind of slowing things down. In the meantime, you are recognizing that you have a lot to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. So what you're desiring is there within your reach. Okay, this is the abundant living, and the lifestyle that you'd like to have is certainly there within your reach, Libra. Now we have the Six of Raphael. You are going to be meeting some new friends and perhaps rekindling old relationships from the past. And there's a sort of a sense of childhood awe and wonder in you at the moment. I feel like you are experiencing a little bit of healing. It's got something to do with connecting with children. It's connecting with past relationships. It's giving you a sense of belonging, and it's helping you to sort of let go some of this troubled energy to sort of adopt this beautiful, free and happy feeling, you know, a little bit like this naked child on the horse, free to be yourself. And so we've got this emphasis of children around you at the moment, and you're loving that energy. It's helping you to sort of playful energy. Sometimes it's really good to lift the heaviness, and it sparks our creativity, and it helps us to see what is possible, and certainly that is different to this energy here. And then we have the Chariot card. So again, you're on the move. You're determined to create some change and progress. And it's really important that you gain some sort of self-control over the way you are thinking, planning, and what you need to do to advance yourself. There is some advice around your career at the moment that you do need to be determined, and you need to sort of come at it from an objective point of view to manage your situation well. There's also an acknowledgement of success by other people. People are going to reinforce to you that you are really good at what you do, and that you've got something to offer. So, you know, switching up the energy and changing your approach can help you to refire and rekindle your determination to move forward, because you can see there's a lot of energy in this card, and perhaps, you know, stepping into this beautiful energy here helps you to lift some of that heaviness, and for you to believe that you've got something to offer. So you're even more determined now, and maybe this playful child-like energy or old relationships is helping you to be determined. It's giving you a reason for what you're doing, which is really lovely. But just remembering, it's really important to clear up communication with people around you, perhaps in terms of jobs or what's being expected of you. You'll know what that means. So you've got quite a lot going on here, Libra. We've gone through quite a number of things here in this reading, from, you know, being determined to remove yourself from the stuck energy and to really seek emotional fulfillment. So you've come across an idea and you've made a decision, right, I've got to do something. And, you know, you are most powerful when you come from a place where you really take action and you believe in yourself, you open your heart and you believe in who you are. And, you know, face some truths that you need to face. If there's something that you're not seeing, now's the time to see it. And start planning, because you've got abundance within your reach here, and that's what you're desiring to create. So you know that it's time to leave the current situation, whatever that is. Whatever has been holding you back, things have shifted, okay? Life has shifted and delivered you an opportunity to move on, and now is the time, because you're seeking a newness, a lightness in your life. You're thinking about it, planning it. Work with others to help make it happen. This is the co-create card. And believe in yourself. You know, be determined and keep going, and you're going to have success. Well, that's a lot happening in 1 week, Libra, and certainly very positive for you. you can do this. So I'm wishing you well. Have a fabulous week, and it'll be really interesting to see what comes from this in the following week. All the best, Libra. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.